This is called the cast table read. We have one for every episode. The cast is gathered with the writers when they're here, various people of the production staff, the producers, and we read each episode. If there's any problem, this is the time for the cast to come to us with their problems, because when we go to the set, the words are cemented. Oh, you're here.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you wanted to be here.
No, I was planning on being here. Only under dire circumstances would I not be here.
They're recording it for the website.
You're not telling them about our affair, right?
I'm just telling you that you're my favorite actress on the show.
Okay, as long as you don't tell them about our affair, that's fine.
This is the camera.
So, darling, you look wonderful, sweet.
Dad!
You look marvelous, darling. Marvelous, marvelous. You know, I want to tell you something. You are my absolute, of everyone who's sitting here, my favorite actress. Hey, darling. Darling, don't worry. I want to tell you, of everyone in the company, you are my favorite actress.
Scott Lowell, who plays Ted, and I want to tell you, you are my favorite actor on the show.
Oh, Dan, well, you're my favorite of all the executive producers. Half of the executive producers. Dan is my favorite. Dan is the one who signs all our paychecks.
It's true. This is true.
Comes out of his own bank account.
So you see, this tribute is heartfelt.
It really is.
Really tell.
Really means a lot, and thanks for that. Do you need change for that, or?
Peter, I was going to say, Peter Page, you played, and I just want to keep going.
You are my favorite actor on the show.
Oh, yeah.
With anyone else, you're my favorite.
Thanks.
And just wanted to people the website. I don't want.
It's really moving, Ted.
Is it?
It's not very often that you say nice things, so when you do, it really means a lot to me.
Thank you. I'll just have a chicken leg. Yeah, no.
That's great. Get your hand off my ass, yeah. Thanks.
This is Bobby Gans, who is playing a new character on the show. This is for the website.
Oh, good.
And I just want to tell you, you are my favorite actor on the show.
Oh, yeah. He says this right. He doesn't want to, no, of
Favorite
course.
actor on the show.
No,
So Bobby has just joined us. And
I paid him well for that. It doesn't actually usually happen that way. I'm the second favorite actor on the show. This is on first.
Randy Harrison, who plays Justin, and he's introducing all the actors. And just keep on talking. He's my favorite actor on the show.
I'm right here, Dan. I can hear you.
What's wrong with the kind of people you've been associated with?
It'd be a whole step up to be accepted by them, a chance to make significant contacts, possibly co-chair an important event, get the best seats to the Bernadette Peters concert.
All of a sudden, said, "Can you sight of someone?"
Oh my God.
It's like you never existed.
Come on, Mom, you'll be late for work.
I'll be right there.
He places her small offering on the grave.
Sorry, kid.
Okay, from there we go to the steam room at the gym. Michael and Brian on their towels after their workout. Start to dance together and we end up with Sophie Crow. Thank you, very nice. Thank you all. Anyway, so if you guys have any problems, questions, whatever, please come up to us as usual. And those who have to go to the set, please go to the set.
I think the actors track the show in a somewhat different way than we do. I think that they follow their characters, their storylines, their story arcs through each episode and also through the season from their own point of view. They're sort of the guardians of their characters. So whereas we're looking at the overall picture and all the characters and all the storylines as well as all the production side stuff, they have a more specific view of the show. So it's very helpful to us because we might overlook something, we might not catch something that they catch, and they say, well, you know, this moment in the script, you know, seems a little inconsistent with the character that I was playing last week, or why is he doing this when in a previous scene he was doing that? And it seems contradictory, it doesn't track. Or how did I get from point A to point C? What happened to point B? So they're very helpful to us in keeping an eye on all of that. We depend on them to look after their characters, to be the caretaker of their own character. Yeah, so it's now around 5:30 in the afternoon, and we've had our reading.
Which lasts around 2 hours.
Right. Talked to a couple of the actors, but we still have 5 to go, or 6 to go. We've only talked to Hal and
sometimes
Peter
they don't.
and Scott.
They don't have notes. You thought the day was over, didn't you? It's almost 6 o'clock. It hasn't even begun. We are going to do some casting for episode 212, which you just heard a little bit of. Casting is very much that. I mean, sometimes you see an actor over and over again and they make no impression at all, and then they read for the part that's right for them and you say, this person's terrific. Someone will say, but this person has read for every episode for the past year. I know, but they just weren't right. This one they're right for, so you never really know. I'll tell you a little story, though. When we were casting the original Queer as Folk, the first person to come in was Scott Lowell, and he was great. And the second person to come in was Peter Page, but he read for Ted. So we ran after him and said, you have to read for Emmett, you're Emmett. And the third person to come in was Hal Sparks. So Ron and I looked at each other and we just said, how lucky can you get? This is the easiest thing we've ever done. But then we had a lot of problems after that. But you just know.